Hey, but ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Last time, we defeated Magalore, put an end to his rampage, and this time, we're going to the arena. This is gonna be just the arena this time. The arena is just a classic. It's a classic mode since I believe Superstar, I believe, where you get to rebuild all the bosses in the game. This also include the mini bosses. Our first boss is Gigantech. Actually, in my opinion, a rather fitting first boss. Mid bosses comes in hordes. You have to deal with a huge wave of mini bosses. Here comes Bonkers. Ow. And yeah, now for the next mini boss rush. I will say right now that that is completely randomized. So having to deal with the mini boss rush back to back is a bit coincidental. The only bosses that are not randomized is the last three, actually. Those are always the same. There goes Kibble Blades. Now comes Mondo. The first wave comes with 3. That's supposed to be All-Star number 1, and this is All-Star number 2. Water Girl boss. Ow. And now for the final boss of the mid-bosses, Dubior! Are we doing more mid-bosses? We are! Oh, dealing with all the Spear Doomers. Our first Spear Doomer is electricity. And this is actually the same place where we first were, but we now have that background. There goes the first Spear Doomer. Next up is the Spear Doomers, meaning 2 at once. Dark and Fire. And there goes Fire and Dark. Now for the final one. The Ice one. And he's almost dead. And he's dead. Wispy Woods. Are you kidding me? I swear, this is all randomized. Ah, dang it. There goes the shoots. I swear it. Don't be missed, dude. Don't be missed, dude. Okay, yeah, that's you see, this is well randomized. See, this randomized. We have now Landia. And yeah, can indeed appear as your first boss, so having hear this awesome music for the first time as your first boss is still pretty cool. Ow. Now it's gonna split up. Remember that I said that the one who wields the crown, wields the master crown, deals more. You deal more damage. But this is one of the instances why it's kind of difficult to reach it because it's so high up. He's fights so high up, makes himself always so difficult to hit. And there goes Landia. After grabbing a maximum tomato, you get a regular tomato instead. But after that, it's done. Mr. Duder. And there goes Mr. Duder. Grand Doomer. You actually do need it, just like with shows you do need to walk up towards the arena. It's just like that at Goria, Landia, you actually do start really close towards where you fight the boss. While Grand Doomer and Risk Woods, you actually have to walk up towards the boss. Oh, that was close. Okay, here it goes. Portals! Oh boy. There goes the Grand Doomer. You don't have to do the grand sword at him, at least. That's good. Ultra sword. Excuse me, it's ultra sword. So yeah, I guess I should talk about Metal General's thing here. Oh, I actually did that. My god, that's actually really difficult to do. The Metal General's right hand is a claw that allows him to summon all kinds of things, like like you saw right there, like those little bits, and also able to summon those rockets. Well, his left hand is a hand where he uses a sword. It also allows him to grab onto towards the rockets. Yeah, I actually didn't notice that. Actually, after Mr. Duder, we actually fought against Metal General. Now we're fighting against Goliath. I'm actually impressed with the skill with whoever voices Goku, because he has to like yell like in every single episode, nearly everything. I actually don't actually watch Dragon Ball Z, but my god, there's a lot of yell. I know that. And actually, someone actually managed to replicate that for his Dark Sonic comic. It was actually really pretty good. Like that was like a Super Saiyan yell. I think, yeah, because he apparently was able to practice that for himself with the same technique how that guy actually was meant to do it. Fatty Puffer, I can say right now, that background of the Fatty Puffer is really beautiful. It's like a city, like we're like in Atlantis. Fatty Puffer is the last of the main bosses, so we're going to deal with the last 3, which is always the same. Yep, this is you always fight against the Lord Starcutter at the end. At the end of the last 3, of course. So this is at this point, of course. Because it all involves Magalore and whatnot. The 3 phases of Magalore, as a Lord Magalore, and Magalore, and the second phase of Magalore. I love those hand gestures that Magalore does. Like if that was like back in the Wii area as well, which is so cool. Managed to make that. Now they replicated that with making its model even cooler with the outline of that of his body. Oh, there goes the Lord Starcutter. Now against Magalore himself. No more puppeteers. Yes, even in this, you actually see the Master Crown move. And there is, like I said, the reason for that is so disturbing. But once again, we're not going to see that. Oh, wait, I just noticed that. I just noticed that in this form, you do see... Okay, that looks like that the crown, that the horns is actually coming out of, it's like bursts out of his thing actually. Kind of makes it look a really nice intricate design, but actually like bursts out of those, out of his bit. Out of his hood, I believe. I should actually, yeah. Oh, here comes the pyrokinesis. And I could say pyrokinesis because, of course, it's mad. He's doing magic well enough. He's a mage, of course. Now its power is enhanced with the power of the Master Crown, of course. And here comes them Spear Doomers. And just like the Grand Doomer, we don't have to like cut him up with the Ultra Sword. There's a reason for that, and I actually wasn't able to show you that with the reason why. But I lost footage. Now for the final battle against Magolor's second form. Now I'm gonna be honest with the second form. I'm always not exactly used to seeing the master. Like I always keep forgetting that. Oh yeah, the master crown is on its head. Like I do know why this form is existing. Like I said before, and it's kind of disturbing why. But still. Here's at least making sense that you do see the master hand like really just obvious, but there is a an EX you will actually have to wait and see because that is something interesting regarding this sword. Well, here comes the laser beam. Here comes the eyeball. And here comes the motor swords. And I guess I also should make mention of his wings. I should make mention of that. He has it has butterfly wings. Like it has you can see right here that his wings are like split like a butterfly like that. It's kind of weird. But you cannot see it right here because the you don't exactly see the wings like that really well unless you here you can see it right here pretty decently because it's in an angle. In this form. The fact also that the gloves are torn is also kind of disturbing in my opinion. Here comes the laser beam in portal, because the main thing about this form fight is of course freaking portals. Oh, here comes the monster flame, which I believe we never saw that actually. And there goes Magolor. I feel so bad for the little guy. I really should. If you manage to defeat Magolor, this crown, you actually can play as Meta Knight King D, the arena. You can actually play as Meta Knight King DD and Bedana Waddle D. However, that will not unlock something new, but it is important if you want to get yourself your 100% clearing. So I will see you guys next time for when I'm going after the extra mode, and it is gonna be all at once. It's not gonna be like I'm going to bore you with like an hour long video. It's gonna be just I'll show you the first stage. The first stage to show you what's different, and also the every single boss, because the bosses are actually what makes things the most different out of everything. But what is that I mean on that? Well, you have to wait and see. See you guys then.